bad at remembering things, i.e., me and my wife's anniversary.
Be careful what you say.
Listen, to be fair, his wife's also just amazing and was like,
No,
"No,
she-
you have to go and like be on the Illuminateers because it's a great opportunity for you."
Yeah, she's like the best.
I mean, I agree now.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
It's the holidays. Everybody is winding down. It's a good time to get together.
Look, man, I'm telling you, if the story about Humble's wife just pushing him to do his goals doesn't put you in the Christmas spirit, I don't know what will.
The whole reason I went to PPG Denver on such short notice was because she pushed me to. So
That's awesome.
I love that.
That's awesome. That's what I don't know. I don't know. That's what I love about Lorcana. It's a family game. And speaking of family stuff, okay, so tonight's gonna be pretty. We're gonna try to stick to an hour. We've got a couple things lined up. Not a ton. I've got a fun game. I'm gonna make you all play, and for everybody's amusement, and we're gonna talk about the year. If anybody has any questions throughout the show, hopefully they ask. So it gives us kind of some stuff to talk about, but we'll talk about like reflections on the year, like 2025, and maybe a little bit of where we hope they're going, and we'll play a game, and it'll be a fun little family holiday hangout. So, yeah.
I like that.
All right. We're over time. Steven, you're supposed to keep me on track.
Oh, sorry. You are over time. Good job for noticing that. Have a great show, everybody.
All right, let's kick this in gear. Hello, Logan, and everybody, all of you out there watching, including the one person on Facebook. I see you. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Hey, Logan.
Hello. How was your weekend? Or how was your weekend, Leah? We didn't really talk much.
We did not. Weekend it's a blur. Got off work Friday and then immediately got ready for the holidays and flew to Maine. Yes, very convenient. Not in the office. I'm traveling. Took the long flight all the way to Maine. Portland is not easy to fly into. And here I am, where I grew up in Pittston, Maine. So, family's over there in the living room, and I'm in the kitchen, and we're doing the show.
Look, forever, always proving we make it happen.
We make it happen. So I'm in Christmas pajamas, and some of our guests are in Christmas clothes, and it's going to be a fun holiday stream. I think right now the plan is to take next week off, unless we get squirrely. But
I think unless something major happens, I think we can miss one, right? Like we're allowed one every year, right?
We always do for the holidays. So yeah, we'll take a look. Probably take next week off, but which means we wanted to come hang out with you this week and do one final stream of the year and talk a little bit about 2025.
I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a whirlwind of a year. It's felt like. I mean, I've moved again. This year, season 1 of Lorcana competitive play wrapped up. We saw the World Championship. You and I were both there. Season 2 has kicked off, and that just kind of I don't know. It really, until we were in season 2, until Bologna happened, it almost didn't feel real, like it wasn't going to get here. And then the CCQ started, and then Bologna happened, and then Milwaukee happened, and now we're 3 weeks away from Richmond.
Yeah, it was Yeah, it was a lot. It is amazing to think of, and I want to ask some of our guests later on more about like their thoughts on the year and where we've come. But like, it is amazing to think of that at this time last year we still hadn't had North American Continentals, and now we've gone through Continentals, Worlds, Season 2, like rotation. We didn't even know rotation was coming last year.
Yeah, like so many things. Fable just kind of like took the majority of us by surprise in general with the announcement and how much it really genuinely just shook things up. Our entire core base of cards that you would see a Ruby deck or you would see a Steel deck, and like you would already have a solid 16 cards in your mind of like, okay, well these are the cards that are in that deck for sure, and now we just don't have access to those tools in regular constructed. It's been such a weird year, but it's been good. It's been a year of change, I would say.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And on that note, we do have a game we're going to play later. I have to make this announcement right up front because I need everybody's help if you're watching. Speaking of that, we're going to do a little retrospective game later on that I'm going to make our guests play for our entertainment, and it'll be fun as well. To do that, I need people to take the survey that is posted in the link. And Garrick, you're only allowed to take the survey once. You're only allowed to take the survey once, Garrick. I can see the answers coming in, and I'm suspicious. So just saying. But yeah, the survey will enable a fun game later on, and you all can see where it's going.
If anybody's wondering, Liam is there with his entire family, making it happen on the road, and just happens to be getting some family reverb while in the kitchen. He was handed the entirety of a doll and accessories immediately before we started. Yeah,
she's sleeping on the chair right over there. Also, Elena wants a banana. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get a banana while you introduce
a banana, Leah.
Why don't you introduce our first guest?
Sure. Well, I guess there's just no better way to say it. You guys know her. You guys love her. Courtney has been on here quite a few times. She's sporting some wonderful holiday gear. I feel left out. So bring her in. Bring in Courtney so we can start gallivanting away.
Liam said festive episode, and I understood the assignment.
Well, look, just because you are better at dressing holiday than me doesn't mean you can rub it in my face consistently.
One year, my parents got these for my entire extended family. So very entertaining Christmas pictures of me with 10, 12 cousins.
All with Mickey Christmas lights?
With Mickey Christmas lights.
Look, they look fantastic.
They do.
They do. Pretty magical.
Oh my, and they glow.
Oh my goodness.
Why? I didn't think they could get any better.
I just thought it might be a little like there's like multiple settings.
Oh, okay. So they get a little busy. Okay.
I do appreciate you bearing the lead too, like leaving them off and then the big reveal. That's entertainment.
You see it here first. Like if you give Courtney the assignment of, hey, be festive with, she comes just bearing arms, and there's nothing.
I come prepared.
Yeah.
It is funny when I was going through the list of folks, I'm like, I want to have a couple folks on tonight. It's gonna be a little nuts. I might have to mute a bunch of times if my daughter's freaking out. And so I want to have a few extra folks. Like, I was like, who do I bring on? And I was like, of course I can invite Courtney last minute and say it's gonna be a holiday stream, and she will show up ready to go.
I'm always here for an unhinged stream. We've had a few in the past, and anyone who's jumped on Enchanted Chatter knows we tend to get a little crazy on there.
It's the time of year for it, right? We've last week had a whole section on what constitutes a Christmas movie and what puts you in the mood for such thing. I have some very strong opinions about Christmas movies in general, so I'm sure we can get into that at some point.
I was listening to that segment, and I was a fan of most of those strong feelings.
Look, I have a very, I don't know what better word to say. It's a very rigid system of like what constitutes a Christmas movie for me, and I don't know. You can be wrong and disagree with me, but that's fine. Like you can choose to be wrong. That's fine.
Muppets Christmas Carol is probably my favorite. I am
Um,
excited about the Disney Christmas Carol cards that they've been revealing, but I'm waiting for the day that my Muppets come.
I've never seen it, but Ashley is adamant that I'm going to watch it. So
Yeah, that's a requirement for sure.
look, I started with Santa Claus is coming to town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, A Wish for Wings That Work. I mean, all of the Tim Allen Santa Claus movies. Love Actually is also just a must-watch Christmas movie.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it's one of the worst Christmas movies you'll ever watch in your life, but man, it's amazing. I would also say that Harry Potter fills in the void of Christmas movies.
According to Disney and multiple streaming services, it does. So
it does, yeah. I will say, I know last week I think you said that Lord of the Rings does not. And
Yeah.
in my household, we have to disagree because Lord of the Rings was a requirement before my husband would even start dating me. I told him that I'd never seen Lord of the Rings, and he's like, "All right, we're gonna watch all the extended editions." And I was like, okay, I guess."
I mean, like, can it be a tradition? Absolutely. But do I think The Lord of the Rings is inherently a Christmas movie in the way that something like Harry Potter would be? No.
There are elves and snow.
Listen, now you're getting to like high fantasy like loopholes, okay? There's actual dedicated Christmas sections and scenes in Harry Potter, and there's not in Lord of the Rings.
It's not. Chronicles of Narnia, though, I will say, has Santa Claus in it. So
It's literally, yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
Santa
agree.
Claus is in it.
It kind of has to be.
Yeah.
The chat also solidly in the Die Hard is not a movie camp or a Christmas movie camp, which usually I find is 50-50, but everybody is like has leaned that way tonight. So
I disagree wholeheartedly. Die Hard is in fact a Christmas movie.
I see you all out there. Yeah, the chat is against you tonight, Logan. I don't know.
Look, I need my buddy Chris Maynard. He is in fact. Have you ever played the what is it? 7 Shades of Kevin Bacon?
Yes. Yes.
So Courtney, okay. So the game is you pick 2 movies and you somehow link them together by an actor from one and an actor from the other to find their path to Kevin Bacon.
Okay. I understand now.
And like you can do it. My buddy Chris Maynard, he literally any movie, it doesn't matter. Like any 2 movies you pick and he will find the way. Like it's crazy to like just listen to him do it because then you'll Google it as he's doing it, like going through directors and producers and actors and stand-ins and like he finds his way there. And I'm just like, you spend way too much time watching movies. Like, but I mean,
you have to like the Nexus movies, right? That bring everybody together, like Love Actually, you know?
Yeah, it's so weird though.
Macaulay Culkin's opinion, just because it was in a Christmas movie, I don't know if that gives his opinion any more weight. Maybe it does.
Home Alone is one of my favorite other Christmas movies.
It is
as
solid.
well.
Why are we listening to Macaulay Culkin's like opinions on Die Hard anyway?
In Sorcerer's Hat, I am interested in this dissertation. I'm interested in like the top 3 points. Like, what's the thesis? I need to know. Sorcerer's Hat also a patron of the channel, by the way, so I appreciate you, Sorcerer's Hat. There you go. Okay, let's bring in our next guest though to kind of round out the triangle, and maybe we have some Christmas opinions there as well. Let's bring in Humble.
Hello, how are you? So I don't have any decor or any wardrobe like Courtney does, but I do have something rarer. Very rare. I do have these. And the reason they're rare, the reason they are rare is because you open this one and it's not a sewing kit; it's actual cookies.
Yeah,
valid.
Yeah, this is like an enchanted Elsa right here, basically.
My question was going to be if they were like the cookies that come in the tin, or if they were being reused for homemade cookies.
Oh no, these are definitely the cookies that came in the tin. I have not eaten them yet. I had one. I've had exactly one, and it was about 25 minutes ago.
So like I currently have one of those things. I remember when I posted it on my Instagram story because I was like, haha, sewing kit. And then I was like, no, wait, it's cookies. And now I've just continued to reuse it as a cookie box thing. So now it's full of, chocolate chip cookies. And I just have to say it makes one of the best cookie containers, even when it doesn't have the ones you bought in it.
They are perfect cookie tins. Okay, they're good. I wouldn't say they're the perfect cookie. I will say it grew on me. I took one bite and I was like, this is maybe a little mid. I took another bite and I was like, this is a little bit better. And then I finished the cookie. I was like, I'm gonna have more of these.
Once you pop, you just don't stop.
Our family had I don't know, there's probably 15 tins that were old, a little rusted, and every Christmas we would make Christmas cookies and mail them, and we'd use the tins to mail them. And I think they were the same 15 tins that existed in the Cosmo family ecosystem for 10 years and just got recycled around the country. Probably not super hygienic now that I think about it. But
you wash them after usage, right? Or
well,
No,
I mean,
that's all the flavor. That's where the flavor is.
Yeah, it soaks into the tin, the Christmas magic, and you don't want to it's like how you don't scrub a cast iron pot with it.
I was literally, is it like a cast iron skillet where it's eventually just the allure and aroma of cookie is just so infused with 100%. The tin that it enhances.
And if you get really, really lazy, you just re-gift the same cookies from the previous year and just send them to the next family member. It's a win-win. It is a win-win.
Yeah, you go to put the cookies in there, and you open it up, and you're like, oh, it's just it's fresh, seal it back up.
And then the smell from the years of infused cookies helps with that. Mm-hmm. That decay, so you're just like, oh man, it's fine. 6 years later, you're still recycling the same cookies. No one's wanting to throw them away, and just at this point, it's become a tradition.
The cycle would indeed stop with me because I would eat those cookies. I would get sick. I would 100% I would 100% get sick, but I'd roll the dice on those cookies.
What a brave man! Much braver than I.
Okay, let's talk about. We can get in more holidays in a little bit, but let's do a little bit of Lorcana. I do want to wait a little bit longer to play our game. I was hoping 100 people would fill out the survey so that I could say, we asked 100 people, but we're not there yet. We're at 76, so I'll give that a little more time to percolate. Look, if you're on the Twitters, by the way, you can't see the stuff I put in chat very often. So if you're one of the 38 people out there right now watching, you can find the link to the survey on my profile. So you can go take it there. And Garrick, you can only take it once. Garrick, you can only take it once. So, yeah. Last year of Lorcana, Logan and I were talking a little bit about before. It's been a huge year. At this time last year, we didn't know about rotation. We didn't know about fabled reprints. We didn't know about Worlds hadn't happened yet. Worlds hadn't happened yet. Season 2 hadn't happened yet, and we've come a huge way between then and now. What do you all think the biggest moments of the year were? Or at least the moments the moment that stood out to you the most impactful moment.
Let's start with Courtney.
All right. I think for me personally or as a community?
You personally.
Okay. For me personally, I think this summer I made top 8 at a 5K, 8K in Arkansas at
was it Sharp?
Yeah, Sharp. Thank you. And I got to be on stream twice, and it was really fun because I was playing Steel Song, and I was on stream against a Sapphire Ruby deck. So obviously not my best matchup, but I had the secret sauce because in my area, that is a very popular deck and I hate losing to it. So I was able to deck out my opponent and make it into top 8.
Fellow meta hater, I see.
There's so many testing nights that start off with Humble being like, okay, I don't want to lose to X and Y. So let's build a deck that does that. And then we'll go to the tournament and Humble doesn't run into those decks specifically, but everything else that's off meta that's trying to just do random stuff. But if he plays into any of the meta stuff.
Oh yeah, no, if I play into the thing I'm targeting specifically, they're a corpse. I just don't do that very often. I'd be like, I'm playing to beat Steel Song, and I just got beaten by Amber Sapphire Dwarves. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I did enjoy that tournament quite a bit. Because you were going around decking people, and I got to. I actually don't think I commentated any of your matches, but I think
You didn't.
I was so bummed, but I did like feed intel. So like, I think it was JD and Katie were in there, and I was passing him notes like, Courtney has been decking people, and watch out for her. Like, watch the Whole New Worlds and all that. And yeah, it was really fun to see that come to fruition on stream. So
yeah, it was really fun because it was one of those moments where my opponent picked up my discard pile and was like, surely she couldn't have another Whole New World. And he was correct. I didn't have a Whole New World, but I had Beyond the Horizon and was able to play Beyond the Horizon.
Oh, were you playing Steel Song?
Yeah.
You're the villain. You were the villain. Oh,
I was in fact the villain that day.
That's my most hated deck of all time.
It's my favorite. I really like shiny cards, and that Cinderella and I are best friends.
Courtney loves it. Yeah, I'm sad for you that you're the one person I'm super sad for that you don't get to play it anymore. At least,
Do you need something?
So that it
It's
makes
all
it
right.
different.
I'm enjoying. I've been on Steel Amethyst lately, and it's been very fun. And I enjoyed this past weekend. I actually didn't pick up Steel Song. I picked up Jafar Wheel.
Ooh, going into the real fun stuff for Infinity.
And it was delightful.
I'm sure it was. I mean, oh my god. Demona with Jafar is just a war crime. My god.
Along with Hades, because Hades also
yeah,
can
like
some cards.
you just like insta slot in. You don't even need a Whole New World anymore.
Mm-hmm. It was very fun.
It's wild. I was gonna say, is it Whole New World? But you're right. You don't need it anymore.
You don't need it. You have friends on the other side. You have Rabbit.
Wild.
You have Genie. You have Hades. You have Demona.
My Infinity weekend was a little bit different.
Yes, it was.
I did not play Steel as is tradition, but I knew a lot of my locals would play Steel. Steel Song in particular, or Blue Steel, whichever flavor of Steel they wanted to play. I knew they would play one of those. And I hate Steel. I hate a Whole New World. I hate those cards. And I decided, what can I do to like not get got by that? So I played Yellow Green discard. And let me tell you, I miss Prince John. Prince John completes me, and in a way I didn't realize until he no longer was in the format. Because being able to like play a Prince John and have my Mowgli sing at Bare Necessities just perfect.
Like, you want to talk about, because there was a moment, I think it was in Vegas, which was right after Toronto when Diego won with Amber Emerald discard. In Vegas, that was another deck that Humble and I specifically like teched for and like practiced for, because we're like, this is for sure going to be relevant. This is going to be present. And it was. I played it twice and I ended up doing pretty well against it. But now in Infinity, with all the tools you have, like, you don't even need the You Have Forgotten Me anymore, because you have things like Mowgli, Bare Necessities, Sudden Chill.
Whoa, hold on. Don't throw no salt on Dad Blast, all right? We still need Dad Blast. But I do think so. Like, again, I'm gonna always target Steel Song. I hate that deck so much. So any format where it's legal, I'm a hater and I will hate it out. So how do you hate that card? You play Ursula's and Mowgli's and Bare Necessities and whatnot. I played against Steel Song, and of course I went first because I won the die roll because I'm the Lord's favorite. And then I went Diablo into Shift Diablo, play Mowgli, sing Bare Necessities with Diablo, and ripped his hand apart. He had 2 cards on like turn 3, and I was like, "This feels right. This is
sick."
Because he played like an aerial on 3, and then like he found a song and passed the turn. I was like, that'd be so crazy if I didn't have this Ursula in my hand.
That's
everything was perfect. Love that deck. I miss it so much.
Everything is unfolding exactly as I have foreseen.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Someone once said. Humble. Oh, go ahead. I'm
moving
sorry.
on. No. So like moving on from just like the Infinity weekend we just had in general. I mean, just highlighted the year for you, man. Like we asked Courtney's biggest memory. Like, what was yours?
So obviously there was a rotation, and I lost my card.
I lost
Mufasa.
everything.
I did. I
lost it all.
I'm going to be honest. I really did for a while. There wasn't a whole lot that like really appealed to me. So like I lost Mufasa, then I lost Rapunzel, and I lost essentially every good Ruby card that like was playable.
Yeah,
So
we
I
lost
was
the whole
in
color in rotation. Like they
Yeah,
rotated
we
out.
essentially
Yeah.
I
lost an
know.
entire
It's so
color
horrible.
identity.
We hated seeing it go.
I did. But
Oh no,
but because-
Ruby! So be prepared.
Yeah. because I couldn't kind of lean into Mufasa, I was like decided to play whatever the best meta deck was, and it was a pretty good decision as I top forward the first CS Invitational early, probably one of the first major events of the format, and did good.
Then you had like, didn't you lose to Tiago exactly?
No, so the night before the event, I'm testing in Tiago, and it was the first time I've gotten like purple steel practice, really, because like that deck was like not as widely played as it is now. And he ruined me. He almost put me back on a flight. Like I was like, I'm just gonna go home. There's absolutely no reason to play tomorrow because like clearly I'm just horrible at this game and everything is against me. And then I went on a life tilt for about 8 hours. And then the first, oddly enough, the first matchup I played against, I did. It was bad. If you talk to RMB or Tiago, they would tell you that I was looking at flights actively at like 3:00 in the morning.
We were in a group chat, me and Humble and R&B, and like I was just seeing all this unfold between R&B and Humble as the night went on, and they were just like, the Blurple's not the deck for Fable. Blurple is just the worst pick you could have for this weekend. It sucks. I don't even want to be here. I don't want to play.
I was like, I could have just saved all my money and stayed home. And then, like, oddly enough, the next day, the irony of the matchup I played against in my round one at CCS was not lost on me because my opponent was playing Ruby Amber. And I was like, man, why not me? But then I went undefeated and up until top 4, and I lost to the eventual second place was with another purple steel, and I lost that game. I think game 1 I won pretty handily. Game 2 I just played scared. Game 3 I was kind of taking back control, and then he had like a really insane line to top deck out of it, and it was like strength plus dock into character dock strength, and I was like, yeah, man, you got it. Yeah, I had a pretty good run so far.
Yeah, it is interesting. I'm looking at the chat too. People talking about their top memories of the year and kind of throwing in there as Barely barks. Barely is a dog that's literally this big. It can fit in a teacup. Very ferocious. But it seems everybody's like biggest memories have to do with tournament finishes. And Zoologist here talking about finishing in the top 16 at DLC Milwaukee. And then Quest with Cole also talking about. Compared to DLC Milwaukee. So it is interesting how much those tournament finishes like really resonate with us and are like huge milestones for us. Yeah, I don't know.
My good friend Coleslaw did bring up me getting defeated by the Emerald Steel combo deck way back when it's at a SSG tournament. I don't want her to think I didn't see that because I did. And how dare you bring that up?
How dare you?
And then Humble got by the Prince Philip shift before Malicious, Mean, and Scary was even a twinkle in Ravensburger's eye.
I do not want to talk about it. That was a horrible moment.
Like he told us about it after the set. And he was like, "Yeah, I just like randomly had damage on all of my characters, and I got shift Prince Philip because he had a warded Prince Philip on board. There was nothing I could do." And this was back when like Sapphire Coil and Fortisphere and Hiram and like the item combo decks were like all relevant.
Yeah, I was indeed playing 6 board wipes in my deck and didn't see any of them.
That's funny.
That is always rude.
It is rude when your deck works against you. It's like whose side are you on?
You're supposed to be on mine.
It is
Right? You're supposed to. I built you.
I built you.
It's like Jumbo chasing around Stitch. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No, it was. I did have a very unfortunate series of CCSs before my CCS success, but
I mean, look, if anybody ever watched my stream games before DLC Milwaukee, I am notorious for my deck just being like, you just don't get to do anything right now, actually. And to make it even better, your opponent's going to do exactly what they want to do while you watch them. Like, I kid you, like, my season 1 of Lorcana was, if I ever did well enough to, like, justify being on stream, all of a sudden my deck was just like, nah, you just,
No, thank you.
it was a good run
get
though.
nothing.
Like that was a good shot. Like,
Yep.
like, did you have a good day up to this point? I bet you were feeling real good before you sat down. So like, it unironically got to a point where somebody would come up to me like, "Hey, Zin, you're on stream," and I'd be like, "No,
No,
please,
no, I don't want to.
you don't understand." Like, I kid you not. When I guess since you guys talked about your moments, I'll talk about mine. DLC in Milwaukee by far has been my highlight of the year. Unfortunately, like I just had a crash and burn on day 2, but starting off day 1 undefeated. There were literally 4 people in the room on day 2 that were undefeated, and I was one of those 4 people. The high that just the cloud that I was on was just amazing. Like nothing could have knocked me down, and then just slowly throughout the 4 rounds of day 2, I was losing it. But I got told that I was playing on stream at Milwaukee, and my first reaction was like, "Can I decline?" Like,
oh no.
Yeah, no, I honestly, like, when the judge came and talked to us, like, my first response was, "Can I decline?" And they were like, "No," and I was like, "Okay." Like, when I tell you, I sat down and it was the most nervous I had ever been, and it wasn't because I didn't think that I have the skill to do anything, or in my head I was just like, my deck is not. Yeah, like the deck is not going to let me do the thing. And legitimately, if you watch the games, there are multiple points. Like I'm pretty sure, like in game 2, I am just fully behind. Like so far, like I was considering like scooping, but obviously it's on a stream of DLC, so I'm going to make him get to 20, and somehow I just win. And I was like, cool.
DLC Milwaukee is a fever dream. Would you like to guess how many mirror matches I played that weekend?
Because you're asking, the answer is clearly 6.
No, more.
7.
7?
8.
8.
Out of the 12 rounds I played 8 Blurple mirror matches.
So this is exactly why I didn't bring Blurple to Milwaukee, because that was my fear, was like, I do not want to play the mirror match every round, and because that truly sounds miserable. So I was like, I am going to bring Amethyst Steel.
I won 7 of them. I lost the one Blurple I lost to was on day 2 on my winning in to the player who eventually got second. So I'm not that mad, but also I'm a little upset. But I mean,
look, dude, if you look at Maelstrom's record over DLC in Milwaukee, we had insane wins under our belts and win streaks. I mean, I ended up taking out Frank Karsten in day 1 in Swiss. So like, we had like the accolades of like we're gonna get there, and then day 2, like just all of us one by one were just like petering out. Me, like especially harder than anyone. Like after I lost the first round, like I went and told everybody, and they're like, "No, it's fine. That's why you go undefeated day 1. Like you have the leeway, the cushion. Like you have the buffer. It's fine." And then I lost round 2, and they're like, "That's why you go undefeated. Like day 1. Like you're fine." And then my third matchup was into dogs. And I was like, and then I lose the die roll.
Not
I'm
good.
just like, and then game 1, it goes Daisy, Chromacon. And I'm like,
oh no.
And then game 3, he does it. Game 3, he does it again. And I'm just like, yeah.
But like, I'm very excited for Richmond, because I think Whispers of the Wells given us a much better, diverse format. Like there's more than 3 decks that are playable, and that's very exciting, especially for me. So I'm not too sure what I'm playing yet, it'll be either in the color of amethyst or in the color of emerald. I'm not sure which one yet, but it'll probably be one of those archetypes.
I think Richmond's going to be because like we went into Milwaukee and I think all of us were kind of like, all right, we know what's going to be there, and then to no one's surprise, the finals was Blurple against Amethyst Steel. But I don't think Richmond's going to be that. I think Richmond's going to be significantly more diverse. I don't think we're going to be surprised. I don't think the meta by any means is figured out. I think there's still plenty of surprises left in Whispers.
This is currently all of my decks for Richmond. There are roughly 7 or 8 in there.
She said, "What you understand is I'm coming packing."
Yeah, nice.
5 of those decks are amethyst. Gotta be.
You are not incorrect.
Shout out to everybody in the chat who's talking about their favorite experiences as well. Medic Mason pointing out Milwaukee was also one of his favorite events and was amazing. A lot of people in the chat just think really highly of Milwaukee, which is super exciting. Garrick pointing out Richmond is going to be me on whatever I'm playing versus whichever Amethyst Steel player makes it to the finals. There you go. There you go.
So that's where he's wrong, because I will not be playing Amethyst Steel. So that you can get that out of your head right now, buddy.
When Humble and I are in the finals and we are playing for the World's Invite after we split top 4 with you, we can have that conversation. But
all right. That was fun. We can talk more about near the end, but we're getting up to an hour. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. And I invite all of you in the chat to play along with our contestants as we play the game. I did not tell them they were playing a game, to be clear, before I invited them on the show. I made it up this morning, and then I decided we were going to do it. Now we're going to do it. It's going to be super fun. So play along, tell your friends, invite them in, and we'll see how this goes. On the line is an Illumitier's trivia pin. If you have already earned one, like Humble, even though he didn't remember he earned one, but Steven, our scorekeeper, record keeper, told him he won one. It may have been a sympathy pin. Doesn't matter. You still earned it.
I'm holding you to it because I haven't received it yet. So I'm coming for it.
If you win, Humble, then you can pass the pin along to anybody you'd like. So if you want to compete for somebody in the chat who helps you out during the stream, you can. Okay, so to start, we need to pick who goes first, because who goes first in this game has a significant advantage.
Rock, paper, scissors, go.
No, I'm gonna ask a trivia question. This is a game for the game. It's like building your deck, before you go to a tournament. The game for the game is this, and I'm gonna start with Courtney and go all the way around in reverse clockwise direction as I'm looking at the screen. And I'm gonna ask, what do you think? And this is to determine who goes first. This is not with any points, but determine who goes first. What do you think the top selling card was in 2025 by gross dollars on TCG Player?
I'm so mad right now because I watched the video earlier today and I think I stopped before the number 1.
Oh man! So if you set the number,
Maui Shark.
Oh, is that your guess? Okay.
Yeah.
Humble, what's your guess?
So is this pre or post Whispers?
Both. Like it's just 2025 in total. So it includes, yeah.
I'm gonna say Dumbo.
Okay. And Logan?
I'm gonna say Genie, wish fulfilled.
Okay. So that'll determine our turn order. Number 1, by total number of dollars sold on TCG Player is Maui Half Shark. So Courtney goes first. Number 3 is Dumbo, Ninth Wonder of the Universe, and Genie Was Fulfilled is number 5. So very good. All on the list, all of you.
You know how mad I would have
My
been.
memory did not fail me as much as I thought it did.
You know how mad I would have been if number 1 was like Emerald Chromacon or something. I would have
No, although
a 13-cent card grossed more than every other legendary.
Right?
Hey man.
The list is actually super fun. Nothing super surprising on there. Okay. The one that surprised me the most was Scrooge McDuck, Resourceful Miser at number 9. That one
Really? In the top 10? That's crazy.
Yeah. That one
man, that's
surprised.
in Blurple, that's a 5/5 on turn 3.
Yeah, this is the 4/4.
Never mind.
Yeah, the 4/4 item one. I don't know what that's like.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But apparently, people bought a lot of it back in the day because it was number 9. That one surprised me the most. All right, so our turn order will be exactly like we just presented it. So now, okay, the game is thus: we will do 4 rounds because I don't know, the 4 wise men, and Christmas themed, and we're going. we asked 81 people. What the most impactful and or actually how do I phrase this? Because this is I said the question was I asked 81 people, what is your top Disney Lorcana card of 2025? And if anybody takes the survey from this point forward, I'm locking the answers. You can still take the survey for later on. I can use this for other content, but we're locking the answers here, so you can't tilt them now. All 81 people who are in are the only ones that are in. So 81 people, what is your top Disney Lorcana card of 2025? I left it purposely vague. And we're going to go around. I'm going to ask each one of you what you think the top answer is. This is Family Feud style. And you will earn points equal to the number of people who named that card. And we will go 4 rounds. And then maybe we'll have a bonus round at the end because, I don't know, just for fun. Garrick, you can only answer once, Garrick. You can only answer once.
Well, if Garrick is 75 of these entries, then the answers will almost always be something in Ruby and or Amethyst.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I'll give. I know what Garrick answered, and I'll tell at the end if nobody gets it. But Courtney, starting with you, what do you think when the question is, what is your top card of 2025? What is your prediction for the number 1 answer?
I'm going to go with Dumbo.
Dumbo is the number 1 answer on the list with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people out of 81 saying Dumbo was their top card. So you have 10 points. You're going to have to remember your scores. I'll do it right here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm on a spreadsheet. Chat, again, you can play along. You can give answers. Humble.
I was going to say Dumbo as well, but now I can't.
Yeah.
But
you can. You won't get into it.
Yeah, my choice is still going to be an Amethyst card. I'm going to say it's going to be Elsa, the 5th Spirit. I think the one that the 5 ink, 5 ink Elsa.
Yeah, Elsa the 5th Spirit. Elsa the 5th Spirit received 2 responses. So 2 people ranking that as their top. So that'd be worth it. Logan?
I'm going to go with Sail the Azurite Sea.
Interesting. Sail the Azurite Sea does have a response. 1 person out of 81 ranked that as their top. So it is on the list. So the scores after round, maybe we do 5 rounds. I don't know. This is fun. It's going quickly. So
this is pretty good. This is actually really entertaining.
There's some meaty answers left out there. There's a lot of 1-ups, but there's some meaty answers. So currently the score is 10, Courtney, Humble 2, and Logan 1. You can see Dumbo was I gave the first spot a little bit of an edge, but
it's almost like the card's good.
Should we? I'm gonna let you all vote here. Should we boomerang back around, or should we just keep going in a circle?
Should it be up to us, or should it be up to chat?
Yeah. All right, chat. What do you think? Boomerang. So does Logan go again, and we go back to Courtney, or do we go back to Courtney for the next answer?
Chat, I won't be mad at whatever you say because I'm second no matter what.
Fair. That's fair. It's like, do you like Logan or Courtney better?
That is the real question.
Oh
no.
So we got
who's more popular? I feel
I'm
like
assuming...
I'm immediately in the backseat because she has Christmas lights and I don't.
So somebody else gave us another answer, and that's the first answer I saw, because I'm assuming Circle and Circle of Life are not referring to looping, but are referring to the card. Real Pookie Duke, whose name I never get tired of saying, says first player rotates counterclockwise each round. So that's a different.
Oh,
that's interesting.
I don't mind that one. That's
Pookie Duke said me first, so I'm just gonna.
So all right, so let's do that then. Okay, so in that case, Humble, you're first this round. What do you think?
Oh, we're still answering the same question?
Yep, same question.
Cinderella. The new 4-cost Cinderella.
Yeah, interesting. No, I think that's a fantastic answer. I would have said the same thing myself. It got no votes out of 81.
Survey says.
No votes,
no.
which I'm actually surprised by. Quite
Have to
a
eat
bit.
an
I know.
emotional support cookie.
I know. Okay. And actually another good answer here. I'm going to change this up every round. This is going to be fun. All right, Logan, what do you think?
I'm going to go with Genie, Wish Fulfilled.
You said that earlier for your best-selling card answer, and then you avoided it the first one this round. Genie Wish Fulfilled has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 responses.
Okay.
So a nice meaty answer there. I'm not sure if that's second most or not, but it's pretty close. Courtney.
I'm going to go with Doc.
Doc has no vote. Oh, no, I take it back. Sorry. Doc received 1 response.
1 vote. All right.
1 response.
Doc and Sale getting 1 vote apiece. That's crazy.
I know. There's some wild stuff on this list, by the way.
Brother, I told you it was all Garrick.
Garrick is an agent of chaos. Agent of chaos. Okay, so chat's given some answers here. We see Mickey being iconic. I said something. I don't think anyone will guess it. Probably not Glumineers because there's some wild answers here that nobody's going to guess. So there we go. All right. If you're showing up late, the question is, what was your favorite card of 2025? We asked 81 people. We've had some answers so far. This is going to go to round 3. Logan, you're going to be first up this round. What is your third pick?
I'm going to go with Demona.
Demona, Scourge of the Wyvern Clan, or 6-drop Demona, as some people put it, received 4 responses on the list. So 4 folks. And with that, you have tied Courtney. You're both sitting at 11.
Took me 3 cards. Okay. Dumbo just sweeping the competition.
I mean, he's been doing it all season. He may as well do it in this game as well.
You're not wrong.
So, Courtney.
I'm going to hope that I don't pick a dud this time.
Okay.
Hades.
Which one?
The Sapphire 7-drop.
So Infernal Schemer received, it's not a dud, but it's not much better. It did receive 1 vote.
All right.
It did receive 1 vote. So with that, you've pulled ahead of Logan.
But just barely.
By just barely. Humble, you're still playing the game.
Yes, I am still here.
Yeah, your catch-up opportunities are low, but not they're low.
Not impossible.
Well, I'm going to do something I've never done before and put my faith in steel. I'm going to say Strength of a Raging Fire.
Fascinating. Yeah, it's interesting.
Really? Damn it.
No.
No way.
We now know Liam's tell.
No steel lovers in chat.
No, steel. Some other steel cards received some love, but not a ton of steel on the list. I will say,
after my own heart, honestly.
I will say, to if it makes you feel better, Strength of a Raging Fire was either 11th or 12th most sold card by volume in last year, and it sold I think 11,000 copies. So according to an article by Scott Howling Minds, so very, very popular card, like 11th most sold. So it's like not a bad pick. It's just other people had favorites. I think part of it is probably because it's not a character and like it doesn't resonate with people like in a warm fuzzy way. Maybe
it resonates with me on turn 3. every time my opponent's cast it.
There you go. It's a good thing you have it's a good thing you have a trivia pin. It's tough sailing from this point forward, I think. Although Logan and Courtney could whiff on their next 2 rounds. We're new 5 rounds.
We could. It's very possible.
Having a ton of fun here with this. So Courtney, I think you're up first again. I think you're still 1 point ahead of Logan now. Let's see if you can stretch that lead.
I am going to go with Tamatoa.
Tamatoa.
Which one?
The set one.
The 8-drop Tamatoa.
The 8-drop. Thank you. No.
Tamatoa So Shiny received no votes.
Good, as he should.
Received no votes.
But I know most people, unlike me, love him. So once again, he's betrayed me.
That is true. I mean, if you're an item fan, like that is the thing, right? So you're still beating Logan by 1. Humble.
Should I go with a character or should I go with not a character?
I think character.
Let me see. I'm gonna give you a hint. If you go with
I need a lifeline.
If you go with not a character, let's just say you should go with a character.
Got it. Okay, cool.
There is one action that has 2 votes. I'll let that sink in. There's also one location on the list, which nobody's gonna get.
I'm being told to say David Xanatos.
Which one?
Chat did not tell me which is David Xanatos.
There are 2.
If Garrick really did do 75 of these, if I'm going to say David Xanatos, it's going to be the Ruby David Xanatos, the 6-drop.
Okay, so I will give you 1 point for David Xanatos, if that's your guess, because the individual did not specify which David Xanatos. I'm willing to bet the person who told you to say David Xanatos.
You mean this isn't like the normal rules of Lorcana where I just say the name and if it's the name, I get it right?
You did. I mean, because that's what I give you. So, because only one person said David, and they didn't specify which one, so you got the point. And I also, you did get a point for that. I also want to shout out whoever it was watching the show who immediately went in and put Strength of Raging Fire as their favorite card, like 5 seconds ago. Trying to. So.
Well, I thank you.
Kudos for that. Because it's funny. All right, Logan, if you earn more than 1 point, you have a chance to surpass Courtney, who still has her Dumbo lead, or 1 point will get you tied. What do you think? And also, shout out to the Facebook chat. Michael Franklin, I see you. Thanks for carrying the Facebook channel. Just out of curiosity, how many rounds are we going to do? This is relevant. Okay. I think we're going to do 5 rounds because it's a nice even number. We're on 4 rounds right now, and we'll do 1 more round after this.
Okay.
And then I have a bonus game in mind if Steven wants to help us.
Okay. With that in mind, I am going to go with Calhoun, the 2-drop steel card.
Calhoun, the 2-drop steel card. The only Calhoun. Calhoun is good enough to tie you with Courtney, receiving 1 vote, and that'll put you up to whatever Courtney's total is, 12.
Winning is all you need to know.
Yep,
she is the victor.
So we have a 2-way tie for first place right now after 4 rounds, with Humble still participating. Humble,
I mean, this isn't like golf.
Yes. This round it is. Humble, we're going to give you the first go this last round.
Oh, then I'm definitely going to go for the bottom of the barrel and try to get the ones that you wouldn't think.
Oh.
I'm going to say the action is second star to the right.
Oh no!
Is that your final answer?
I think he deserves a lifeline.
Are there any other actions at this point? I don't know.
Well, I mean, there are.
To be fair, the question was 2025.
I got to think.
Was it
The
not?
question was 2025.
I got to tank.
20,
Oh,
20.
along came Zeus.
Chat's not a steel crowd, Humble.
Dude, neither am I.
Are you prepared to give me your final answer?
Be prepared.
Be prepared is good enough for 2 points. It is the only.
You know what? I'll take it.
It's the only action on the list. Strength didn't get any votes. Oddly enough, as I look at the okay, actually I take it back. There is one other Sapphire action on the list. Um,
And it wasn't
Sail.
Sail, you guys, right? No, yeah, Sail
well,
was.
we did Sail already. There's one other on the list, and then there's two Be Prepareds. So Be Prepared was the best action. And to be fair, Humble, like as I look at the list, most of the there's one card out there with 3. Actually, it's 2 cards out there with 3, a lot of 2s and a lot of 1s. So 2 is pretty good in terms of your ability to score at this point. So
For sure.
pretty good. So solid play. I don't even know who goes next. I don't think it matters.
You know what, Courtney? Let's give it to
We'll
Courtney.
give-
I'll go
yeah.
last in the final round.
Courtney.
Hit it. Show me what you got.
All right. I'm between 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to pick the dog of the 2 cards because I have 2 dogs. So I'm going to go Lady Family Dog.
Lady Family Dog has no votes on the list.
Oh no! Oh no!
No votes, unfortunately. Now, with the caveat here that if Steven agrees, I have one bonus round in mind to keep us on the holiday theme. So there is going to be one more chance to get some bonus points after this. But for the win after regular rounds before the bonus round, Logan, what's your guess?
Okay, I'm gonna go
Before you
with
answer,
a wild. Okay.
before you answer, I do want to let you know, Courtney doesn't have a pin. You do with that information what you want. But if
you have to win the pins,
I have been watching the chat, and someone else is he is trying to win one for someone else, or he might be sleeping on a couch. So
no. They
I will
are
not
one.
hold
They
this
share
against
it.
him.
I'm gonna go with a wild card. The reason why I'm gonna go with this card is because Garrick specifically said if anyone watched his set 8 arc, then it will give you a clue. My reasoning for this is because Garrick in set 8, if anybody paid attention to Garrick, he played Amethyst Steel, and there was one card in particular that he played. I'm gonna go with Dump Truck. Final answer. Lock it in.
You're gonna lock that in. You're gonna lock that in. That's
I'm
your
gonna
answer?
lock that in. That's my answer.
Okay. Dump Truck. Let me check the list. Let me double check one more time. All right.
Tell me it's not a goose egg. That's all I want.
Dump Truck received 2 votes.
Yeah.
One of them is for sure Garrick, and the other one is Garrick ? I'm not sure. I have no way to validate this, but Dump Truck did make an appearance twice on the list. Other notable entries, in case anybody's interested, I can actually share the screen here because it's funny.
You said there's one more that didn't have.
Yeah. So
Clarabelle, and Clarabelle was my second vote. That was what I was between, Clarabelle or Lady. I regret my choices. My dogs have now failed me.
I can't believe the dogs.
There's Belle Accomplished Mystic, Bucky. Somebody voting for Bucky on the list. Tailwaggers made the list. There's Dump Truck there. Emerald Chromacon Ferry Ship. I'm pretty sure I know who that is. Ferry Ship did very well for somebody winning them in an event. Giant Cobra, Great Stone Dragon. Sometimes you know exactly who put the card in.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I could hazard a guess.
Yeah.
Gurgi, wild.
Yep. Hiram. Here's the other Sapphire action. How far I'll go. Jasmine. The couple that were missed. Maui Half Shark did have 3. These are 2 different Max Goofs, so don't be fooled there.
Yep. Shark Topper Valley's team.
Couple Mushus. And then Courtney, when you went with dogs, I thought you were going to go with Street Smart Dog, and I was very excited. That's another 3.
I thought she was going to say Tramp so much, but then you went with Lady, and I was like, that's a toss up. I don't know. When people think of dogs, they think of the 7-drop tramp that allows war
I
crimes.
know. I had to go with Lady.
Sometimes you got to go with your gut. There's some weird ones on here. There's Emerald Chromacon, and then again Puppy Tailwagger. So like, that. So that's the game. All right. Bonus round. This is the bonus round. Here's what we're gonna do. You can win up to 5 points. You can win up to 5 points, and this is what's going to happen. So wait, actually, Humble. Yeah, Humble. I don't know. I can't.
Can I win up
can't
to
make
15 points?
I can't make a. I can't make it that many point question.
It's okay. I will humbly lose
I
this
can't make a
game.
9-point question. All right, so here's the game. I'm going to bring in Steven from the green room. He's always in the back. He's always in the wings. He is a Lorcana historian. Here's what we're going to do. We've been having a lot of discussions this week and last week about Christmas movies. So to bring it full circle back to Christmas, you are all going to have the chance to present a single Christmas movie. And
no.
Steven is going to rank it. His opinion, he's going to rank it on a scale of 1 to 5. And however many points out of 5 he gives that movie based on his preferences, that is it. You just have to know, Steven. That is how many points that you will get as a bonus point.
I've got it. This is so good, Steven. You and I, we're right here.
We're
We're right here, man.
I'm the king of making the points not matter. So it's gonna.
We will let Humble go first. So the game is you pick a Christmas movie, and it has to be a Christmas movie. If you pick a movie that's not a Christmas, or that Steven does not think is a Christmas movie, he will give you no points. If you pick a movie that he thinks is a Christmas movie and it's a great movie, you get 5 points. So it's all up. Steven, it's all up to you.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Are you ready? So Humble, you go first.
Steven, I'm gonna suggest one of the best Christmas movies of all time with one of the best actors of all time, comedic genius, childhood favorite, The Grinch.
Is that all I'm getting? Is that your case?
Oh, do I have to defend myself?
I don't know, Liam.
I mean,
I don't know.
How do you all choose to convince Steven? You could drop the name, or you can. I don't know.
Okay. First. I just wanna use a line that Logan was saying earlier, which is which one?
You're gonna OG.
That's all I gotta say. All I gotta say is Jim Carrey Grinch.
Okay.
Now, the OG Grinch was great, but Jim Carrey is just on a different plane of existence, and he brings the character to life.
Do you want me to adjudicate now or at the end?
I feel like you should. Oh, I feel like you should adjudicate now. So we kind of, or better yet, what do you think, Steven?
I'm already losing. My feelings can't get hurt.
What do you think would be more dramatic, Steven?
I think that we should adjudicate at the end, and I think that will also take away some knowledge from Logan and Courtney that they may.
That's fair. That is a good point.
Fair, yeah.
That's a very good point. Okay.
It's very fair.
That is 100%. I should have thought of that. Courtney, you in second place have the next chance to pick a movie.
This could be a rogue choice.
Sometimes rogue choices are the best choices.
Liam talked about this movie last week, and it is one of my favorite Christmas movies that isn't as well loved and is newer, that I think is probably one of the best Christmas movies that I've ever seen, and it's Claus.
And that's the KLAUS Netflix movie?
Yep, the Netflix one.
Okay,
so it is a wonderful retelling of Christmas if you haven't seen it. Where this kind of spoiled kid goes and gets shipped out to have to work at a post office in a remote town where half the city hates the other half of the city. And then he meets this recluse that is a toy maker, and they start giving toys out to the kids in the town. And basically one good action sparks another good action. And it is very, very wholesome and wonderful. And if you haven't watched it, it is a must watch in this next week because it's well worth it.
And when you watch it, take a look at the credits, because Lorcana artist Joachim van Gool was a supervising animator on that film, and Julia Reaver worked on it as well as Lorcana artist Anna Stosnik, I believe. So 3 Lorcana artists all credited in that film. There's your Lorcana connection.
So I want to point out that Liam's tidbits do not help Courtney in her scoring of points.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's fair.
Should not sway Steven's decision.
Well, hey, Steven, did you know that 3 Lorcana artists were actually credited on that
On the Grinch, the Jim Carrey one.
movie? No, on the movie that Courtney's talking about, Claus.
Oh yeah. I have heard that before from Liam. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
But
I didn't
don't worry,
just
it
make
won't
sure.
sway me. It won't sway me.
All right. I unfortunately I'm not scoring this at all. So otherwise I know what I vote. But Logan.
So I'm going to go with one that is a classic, one that I watch every Christmas without fail. I think my pick has to be with A Charlie Brown Christmas. Reason being, this movie came out decades ago. And in our relevant time, the themes of the entirety of just the commercialism of Christmas is what's consumed the idea of the holiday. So much so to the point of even a children's Christmas play that they're putting on has become, as the kids say, too commercial. Like it's all just too commercial. And throughout the movie, the kids tend to find the things that bring them all together as a community and move away from the things that are the mainstream, everything that makes it popular. Like they even go to the point of just going back to the real reason of a holidays with the retelling of the nativity scene, and have kind of like a church moment in the theater. And Linus comes up to Charlie Brown. He's like, well, that's what Christmas is all about. Because he's at a very frustrated point. He's like, I just don't understand what the point of the holiday is right now. I genuinely think every year that passes for something that was made so long ago, the relevancy just gets even more and more in tune with what's happening in the common climate. So that's my answer.
Okay.
I've heard of it. Excellent picks, everyone. Thank you for your presentations. I definitely have a ranking, an order. I have a winner. One of you chose a movie that is a fantastic movie that is one of my favorites, that I thought was probably that's going to be it. And Humble, it wasn't yours. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. That is okay.
That is a great movie, though. Jim Carrey does a fantastic job. It's a classic for sure.
So out of 5 points, then how many points does Hummel get?
Humble got 3 points.
3 points.
That's solid. That's still solid.
Solid.
Take it.
Yeah.
And then runner-up was also a great pick. I appreciate your presentation, Logan. That's going to be you.
No
you get 4
way.
points for Charlie
4
Brown
points?
Christmas, because Klaus I saw for the first time this year, and it was incredible. It's an incredible movie that everyone should see. I've seen it once, and I'm probably going to see it again this Christmas because it is excellent. I'd first heard about it from YouTube videos that were pointing out the technology behind the shading and the lighting in the movie, which is also really incredible.
Super interesting.
Yeah. So that's what got me interested in the movie in the first place. And it turns out it's an incredible story with incredible heart. Beautiful. It's a great movie. So thank you, Courtney, for the pick. You get 5 points. Logan, 4 points.
All right, I'm getting off and I'm watching Klaus immediately.
Every year.
If it's something that beats out Charlie Brown Christmas.
It is really good. And it's, Logan, similar messaging.
I'm just saying, if it beats out Charlie Brown, I have to watch this immediately. I can't go to bed without watching it.
You should, and then post what you think.
Yeah.
It takes you by surprise though. You start watching and you're like, okay, I see. This is okay. This is kind of funny, and then it sneaks up on you, and then all of a sudden you get ambushed by the feels. You don't even see it coming, and then it's boom.
The
right
feels hit you real hard in that one for sure.
Yeah. Also, shout out to
and it is really cool because I think it's Steven, I know you mentioned you watched some YouTube videos, and I think I saw a clip where it's actually it's 2D animation, but the way they did some of the production on it makes it look like it was 3D animation.
It totally looks 3D. It's like 2.5D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I remember that. It's really beautiful. Like visually, it's beautiful.
I was like, it's an animated movie.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well, I'm even more sold then. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to sleep tonight before I watch. Is it Klaus,
you're in for a treat.
or is it Klaus?
It's Klaus.
Klaus.
Okay.
But this Courtney Color saying this better be the best movie I've ever seen. Oh man, I will
it's on
say
Netflix. I think that's where I saw it.
It is on Netflix.
Yeah. Several people in the chat though shouted out Rochelle also pointing out Disney Lorcana artists, and that it is a fantastic movie. So there we go. Well, thank you all for playing the game. The final scores. Humble.
We don't got to talk about
bad luck. Bad luck. Humble finishing with 8 points. But to be fair, like losing Dumbo is like a painful, like a hard thing to overcome. Logan left immediately to go watch the show. Apparently, as couldn't even wait to go watch Klaus. Just jumped right off. Courtney with 17. Logan doing his victory lap with 18 points. Thank you all for playing my surprise holiday Lorcana retrospective game. I hope you all had fun. And yeah, chat shouting a couple moves to you. Richard Allen calling out Gremlins 1. It does take place at Christmas. Jingle
I'm
all the way,
saying I expect my second pin now.
Yeah. Hey, you can stack them up, or you can pass them on to somebody who may want one, who doesn't have one yet.
I'm passing it on to somebody in person. Yeah, send it to me so I can do that.
I will absolutely do that. With that, we have hit an hour. Logan, what did we miss? What last questions do we have for folks?
So just because Steven has been, a lot of people may not know or understand what Steven does for us on a daily, weekly basis. Steven does Steven does so much for us on, just production side, genuinely from his history, knowledge, and keeping track of things. Just the amount of help and how wonderful of a person Steven is. I personally just want to shout him out and make sure all of you are aware of how integral he is to the show in general. And we've asked other people, but I personally want to ask Steven, what was your community moment? What was your big Lorcana moment for the year that just meant the most to you?
Oh, well, thanks for saying those nice things. That's really nice. I appreciate that. And thanks for letting me chat about DLC Milwaukee, which is an answer we've heard a bunch of other times already today. But it was just such a exciting return to the community after such a long time for many of us that weren't able to go to NA or EU championships or Worlds to come back together. It was really like DLC Seattle was over almost a year before DLC Milwaukee. So it was so great to get back together with everyone. And the trip itself was really great for me and my group that went together. It was so many of us in one hotel room, but it was so fun. It was a really good time. One of the great times of my adult life.
So, just to kind of kick off of that, DLCs really are more than just a tournament for this community in general. It's more of a family gathering. The first time all of us that are on Team Maelstrom now met for the first time in person was at DLC Atlanta. And we all were in an Airbnb. You would think that, some internet friends that had never met in person getting together, there would be some cliques that formed, or there would be some weird kind of negative energy in general. And there was just none of that. We all immediately became fast friends, family. And we've just, since that day, we've stayed as tight as we were then. There's something magical that happens at DLCs. It's more than just the community. It's more than just going for Continental's invites. And I think that was the first time I got to meet you in person, Steven, was at Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was a pretty good day.
So, it was a special moment, apart from everything else, like just being able to finally meet you like who does so much for Liam and I on a weekly basis. And again, I cannot shout your praises high enough. I genuinely want everybody to know how integral you are to what we do, and you're awesome, and you deserve more praise and shout outs than what we give you.
Thanks,
Agreed.
man.
Steven's
Merry
awesome. I also I have the dice you gave me at DLC Milwaukee. It sits on my bookshelf.
Cool. Those are fun to make.
Well, I
Make
guess.
some more of those.
Tin full of cookies.
But I guess now that we've moved on from that, I guess closing thoughts. Courtney, special shout outs, closing thoughts, last things you want to touch on before we wrap up for Christmas.
Happy holidays to everybody. First and foremost, I also am really excited to be in person again in Richmond. So I'm excited to see you all hopefully there and everyone else in the community because while I said my highlight from this year was my top 8 finish, definitely very close behind that is just the wonderful community that Lorcana has brought to me, and I love everybody in it.
I mean, what more can you say than that, right? Like, it doesn't get any better.
Yeah, how's that? How do you expect me to follow that up? Like,
by telling us closing thoughts, things to shout out, things you want to draw people's attention to before we close out and go into Christmas.
Closing thoughts. Let's see. Well, I want everyone to have a wonderful holiday season first and foremost. Real life over Lorcana every chance you get. But also like the return to competitive play, turn to in-person play. Like Milwaukee was a wonderful amuse-bouche, so to speak, to the season we're going to have. Richmond's going to be amazing. I can't wait for it. I can't wait to see everyone in Richmond. We will have some pretty cool merchandise, not only for the Maelstrom camp, but also for the Lab Rats camp. So if you haven't seen our new episode of Lab Rats, please go check it out. I'm pretty sure Liam has posted it somewhere in the comments, as well as Maelstrom finally has merchandise. So if you want a t-shirt or something along those lines, or a fanny pack backpack, even a bathing suit with R&B's face on it, you can probably find that somewhere on that merch link. So just go check that out, please, if you want to support, hopefully, one of your favorite teams. We would definitely appreciate that.
And you should. Just to close the loop and highlight what Logan was talking about earlier. That wasn't me that posted it in the link. That was Steven who grabbed the Lab Rats link into the chat. So,
thank you, Steven.
This is what Steven does.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
I
mean, like the Grinch was low on your list, but that's okay. It's fine. I can forgive that.
I would tip my hat, but I really can't.
It's
not that good.
All right. With that, are we ready for like the closing pitch, Logan?
I think we are.
All right. Let's do it. All right. So first off, thanks to our amazing guest, Humble Courtney, for being here. Thanks for playing the surprise game. I hope it was fun. You all are amazing. And as always, you all are invited back anytime. I will say for those watching, if you're watching on Twitter, you can't see the chat. I don't think. Maybe you can, but if you check out the show notes from this week's show, or if you check out our Twitter profile, we'll post links to both Enchanted Chat and to Maelstrom. Maelstrom merch is out now. If you are watching on Twitch or YouTube or even Facebook, I believe that you can see the links that we posted, so you can check out Enchanted Chatter, Lab Rats, and the Maelstrom team store there. So thank you to our guests. Also, happy holidays to everyone. A couple of shout outs for our own channel. Thank you all to the Patreon supporters who support the show. I went a month without posting videos, and I posted 3 in the last 3 days, including, if anybody's interested, a deck profile with Josh Pult on Circle of Life. And probably one of my favorite videos that I ever filmed that nobody is watching, but it's out there, is how I prep for DLC Richmond. And it's kind of a behind the scenes of how I get ready and the things that I focus on. It's 12 minutes long. It's kind of fun. If you're interested, you can check that out. And with that, I think everybody have a wonderful holiday season. Enjoy time with family, enjoy time with friends. Richmond is just around the corner, and I'll see a bunch of you there. We'll all see a bunch of you there, but enjoy the holidays, have a great time with family. And we'll see you all back in the new year, unless we decide to do something crazy sooner, but probably the new year. With that,
I'm coming for that pin in Richmond, Liam.
We'll do something. We'll do.
I'm gonna need Steven to DM me before Richmond to remind me that I have a pin, but then I'm coming for it.
Yes,
yeah. I can do that.
There, I've got one with your name on it.
You got another one with my name on it.
That's true.